Hello and welcome to another Mario Party 7 minigame review! This time, we reviewed Bubonic Plague, and it's a nice way to start off the 8-player minigames, getting to the 4-star category already. For our next 8-player minigame, this one is called Bumper to Bumper, so it seems it's this version's Bumper Balls. So let's get to this minigame, shall we? Here's how you play this minigame. You and the other 7 players are on a platform, and you and the other 7 players just try to hit each other off. The last player standing, or the last team that's standing, if, well, one of the teams still remains, wins. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire minigame. If I weren't having to say that the physics are absolutely broken. Yeah. This is a minigame where physics are non-existent for some reason. Also, why does the platform have to tilt? Because I'm saying this right now. That was probably one of the most unnecessary things you could have added in this minigame. And also, especially since 8 players and broken physics is a very, very, very bad combination in this minigame. It just makes the minigame feel so overly chaotic for no reason when it really didn't have to be. And also, it feels like luck trying to even stay on the platform because it just turns into one of those. Like, it also makes it dependent on if your partner can even do well at all, which makes this minigame feel a lot worse than it even has to. It just tries to be bumper balls, but fails spectacularly. It's just that bad at a minigame. Like, there are various versions of bumper balls throughout various Mario parties, and I'm gonna be honest here, this is probably the worst version of it I have ever seen, because of just how overly chaotic it even has to be. Actually, there's nothing else to it at all. Just completely BS. Now that, my friends, is the great example of why this minigame absolutely sucks. Because the physics are so broken that stuff like this can happen so easily. Well, that's bullshit. Remember how I said that this is Mario Party 7's Bumper Balls? I'm gonna take that statement back, because this minigame doesn't even feel like it. Because 8 players leads to a lot of chaos, and also there's one other thing here. The physics are just completely broken here. Because you move so fast, and it's so easy to knock other players off, which makes sense for 8 players. However, it just doesn't work right because it's overly chaotic. It just also makes it worse with the fact that the platform moves. It just makes the minigame feel overly chaotic in the worst way possible. It's not luck. However, here, it feels just overly dependent on if you can even stay on or not. That's the luck element, staying on. And it just makes the minigame feel a lot more BS than it even has to. Bumper Balls is not the fastest moving minigame, but this is just way too fast and way too overly chaotic. And yeah, the Mario Party franchise would fail at this not once, but twice. This and the Top 100's version of Bumper Balls. Yes, they failed at it twice. And with the chaotic factor, I don't think there's any other score I can give this than 1 star because of how overly chaotic it is. And spoilers ahead, this is the worst of the 8-player minigames. And that's it for today. Up next, we're reviewing Duck and Cover. See you guys then.